can for some reason start the... I can start the Discord one after the Twitch one, but I can't start the Twitch one after the Discord one.
Alright.
Alright, let me make sure the stream name is correct. So, T and flashes void edge showmatch. Siege English done. All right. We should be set up correctly. I'm now gonna give you the stream.
Watch. Let's see if it's badly synced or whatever.
All right, testing really quick. Oh. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, pretty much spot on.
Cool, got it. In that case, you'll just have to deal with my bad camera work.
Camera work!
All
Perfect,
right, welcome to...
You gotta worry about my voice going away halfway through this thing. Let's see.
Yeah, Void Edge matchup, Weebs versus Furries. We got some IGLs here, Sky and Nomad. Let's see how well they do as leaders of their great nations. And
Nations, right? This is quite the name, I suppose, for a team. At the same time, I'm not sure why your party showcases 3 people in it.
That's because they joined before I set up the match.
Oh, hopefully that doesn't change the fact that you're now in-game.
Don't think it will. So,
starting on defense, eh?
Yes. Weebs are starting attack. Never mind. Furries have first attack ban. They told me they were going for Ying and Clash. We'll see.
Unsurprising. Clash was pretty much a big favorite pick also on the Weebs team. So one way or another, she wasn't playing in this game.
Actually?
Yes, they absolutely don't want that. And there's the target ban to NG because he is very good on the Ying.
I think the funny thing about that is that the Clash's bans were always because of you.
Yes, but
you're not in this
they
game,
just don't like playing
still going
against
to be
it.
banning Clash.
Yeah, this might be an Ashe, depending. They wanted to perhaps take away one of the power
banning
players of Nomads, but this might have changed since the last thing I heard. We're about to find out. They took a time deciding, and it's the Jackal, another choice they had, because Tad is one strong player on Jackal.
Yeah.
And they do not want to deal with
the other team debated banning Jackal as well, but they said he's probably not a big enough deal, and they would rather not have to deal with flashes.
Well, there you go. And this is probably going to be a Mira, if Sky was any indication of what you told me earlier. Because there's a few spots on this map where he considers her to be very strong, and the news that Slink uses Mira, he did not want to deal with that.
I mean, they did the exact same thing, except they said Mira in relation to Sky. So that has made their Clash ban
and here is the Clash. Yeah, there you
go.
Ban,
which I think is a general mistake, because I think Tads on Clash would have been
yes, he could have easily been the player, but apparently they just wanted it out of the equation.
Neither team wanted to deal with utility, with actually coordinating utility. All right, we are swapping every 2 rounds because there were some complaints about the swinginess of full rounds. So
yeah, I was there for that. That was hard. That was harsh.
So we're gonna see these picks. We do have 6th picked on as well.
As we can already see, Jaeger instantly picked by Tad, unsurprisingly. Nomads, Caveira, also unsurprising.
Yeah.
So far, however, we do see a few surprises.
Aether is actually going to be running the Thermite for Weebs.
A change.
We
also see a gridlock on attack. The gridlock on attack is probably the most surprising thing, especially on Sky, because as much as he likes playing her, I'm not sure he plays her very often.
Yeah, I mean, I play a decent bit of her. She's my 2nd pick to Nook most of the times on attack.
Yes, but you are not currently the in-game leader of the team Weebs.
So let's see, and Sky's going to be
oh, it's a 6th pick! Never mind! Is it going to be a 6th pick?
Looks like we're not getting anything on...
Oh, there it is.
Nomad. That's probably going to... Same role, but generally probably going to be a little bit more effective.
Pretty much, although I would assume the gun choice on Gridlock was a bit more comfortable for Sky, but we'll soon find out in this coming round as it begins. Diffuser on Hibana.
Yes, that's actually important. Silver has the diffuser. Alright, here is my ability to control this game out the window. I'm going to go down to the bottom.
Starting indeed in a cellar take,
so
it seems.
Shift brings me up, this brings me down. I've clicked every amount of button and never been able to actually get to an operator's personal screen.
And I think I can tell you exactly why. From what I understand in the Pro League scenarios especially, they technically just record every single player's perspective and switch to it.
Interesting, did not know that. But
Probably
I know for a fact
happens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gets me to 8, 9, 10, gets me to each individual operator.
10 seconds
so
to go.
We can also move around that way.
Well, this is the best way to see what's happening in the
5
first place
seconds to
anyway.
go.
So let's see where our attacks are going to come
Attacker's
from.
objective
From
is
the
to
top.
defuse a bomb.
Looks like we got three coming from construction
Even,
with
yeah.
the hard breach and the diffuser, and I'm going to assume we're going to see a couple over here. Yep, and we're going to see our flankers coming from over here. All right.
It's actually a 3-2 split, it would seem.
And
For the take on the Stellar, however, it would seem an odd decision to spawn on the west, considering that access to the freezer from that side is definitely a lot longer of a way than it would be from, say, the south. However, the classic take from the construction side is definitely what we often see in these kind of plays. We'll see if they manage to push through or if they will get stopped at the entrance, because
Tad
that
is
is often
getting
a quick
droned
point.
out. However, it looks like they definitely want to get rid of Tads.
Yeah.
They have a rather standard hold otherwise down below. However,
A push is happening, it seems, in the construction area as Hibana pushes up, as well as Thermite.
don't
There
have
is no counter
anyone to
defense.
stop. Oh no, there is
This
a mute.
is just.
There is a mute.
Is there a mute? There is a
There's
mute.
Thatcher,
This is
however, is
where
going
we
to come
need a
right over
Thatcher,
here
yeah.
and get rid of this.
Ah.
Oh, NG's
Yeah,
have going to get cleared out Tad.
That's
So I'm
so that's their
assuming that was-
roamer dealt with.
Yeah.
Droned out and taken out. I remember
Oh, the EMP just got grabbed! It didn't get the thing because the
Oh!
that's going to be 2 EMPs down, however, they're still going to get in.
Clever use of the Wamai there.
Yeah, that was a very good use of the line. We're going to watch this fight. I know Nomad's probably fighting with NG and Sky right now as well.
Slow peek from the Thermite as it might be an encounter with the Wamai. There is an exchange of fire. Wamai takes the most damage, but it seems to be still pretty equal overall across the board. As we now see them still trying to inch ever closer into the site, but they are so ever cautious. Finally, the drone comes out, which will allow them to actually know more or less what they're pushing into. Caveira's rotating now to the tall tower, probably going to try and catch them by
freezer
surprise.
stairs as well. They don't have the mute droned out, I don't think. Coming back down here. More just
NG
droning.
probably going for the hatch, I imagine, above cellar right now.
It is currently reinforced.
Oh, it is however reinforced, so they're not going through there.
Oh, and there's going to be a little exchange of fire in freezer. It's going to be backing up. All right, they look like they're locking off freezer, and they might just be pushing down the stairs. Let's see what happens from here.
Main question will be, will that mute swing around from the back or
Thermite's
not?
going to get Wamai.
Wamai down but not out. Capcan trying to cover. They're not pushing on to capitalize just yet. They seem to be flanking more so. However, Nomad on the angle from the tall stairs.
I think they're aware.
Holding up.
How,
Wamai is going to get picked up by Capcan. They're not pushing in yet. They do not seem to have intel or any drone of some description on site. They do know the Cav is now back on site as well. Oh,
there
we go.
The push.
Exchanges.
We got under 30 seconds left. Here comes the push.
NG pushing from south stairs.
Oh, he
Injured by Capcan 9, I believe.
Yeah, Captain.
Or-
I think Sky ran through it and it backlashed.
Oh, damn. This will happen.
Plant is going down. There's another Capcan trap. Plant's going down. If they can stop this, they win. And
they
yeah,
did.
there we go. Oh, actually, no,
wow.
they're gonna get all the kills.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, no, they.
Yeah, they stopped
He
the
was
plant,
still-
as I said. They killed everyone. In
well,
this
they both
process,
stopped
but
the
they stopped the
plant
plant
and
as well. Like that split second, they just all fell at once.
Yep. And those Capcan traps coming in handy. Reminder: we're playing on 3 minutes, not casual speed, making Capcan and other trap operators a much better pick.
And perhaps a consideration in taking Twitch for the next time, or at least using Thatcher in other places than just the breach. But that will be for the team to decide.
They did use all 3 of the Thatcher grenades.
Oh,
One
damn,
got
that
grabbed
was
one got grabbed by Wamai, one got the mute jammer down, the other one got thrown in as a sort of distraction.
Oh, okay, yeah, to push in.
To push in. Looks like Silver is going to be swapping. They're going to be swapping some roles around. Sky's going to be taking over the Hibana.
We have Doc now on defense instead of Caveira. It seems the roaming is still left only to Jaeger mostly this time around. Maybe
we know what's
Bandit
going to
as
happen.
well.
The Doc is going to be roaming as well, and we know it.
Oh, that might be the case.
Oh,
I wouldn't
Sky
put it
is
past
not
him.
going to be taking Silver's position as they rotate around their jobs. He is instead going to... Oh, and Blue switching off for Frost.
Actual 6-pix uses here,
Never
although
mind,
it did
Sky
a
is-
feint on the Hibana side. Oh,
Oh,
never
no,
mind.
there
It's
you go.
last second
It
range.
is,
However,
however,
it was a
feint
feint on Frost.
However, the big thing about the 6-pick is it doesn't tell you who is changing, so the feint doesn't really do
Attackers
much.
need to locate.
No, but from what I understand
bombs if
too
they
is that
can.
because of how it works with the time restraint, sometimes when that happens, where it seems like they just didn't pick, it's simply because they run out of time, unfortunately. So
Alright,
it
so-
might just be a bit late on the call.
Defenders are looking to come up to the top floor this time. I expect these are going to be the only 2 bomb sites we will actually see played, which is just going to be semi-disappointing.
I feel like that is wrong. I'm fairly certain that if once Team Weave gets to the defense side, we're probably going to start seeing some kitchen holes as well. Kitchen main hallway. We'll see that if that happens the next round in particular. However, as it stands, this is also a pretty comfortable bomb site to play around with. The only big concern is that big western window, which is a fantastic point for attackers to peek in. And we will see how well they spread out around the various entry points we have here.
I would say the window is generally safer than the previous version for both sides, considering the bed that now blocks the long sight line.
Yes.
Alright, we are going to be looking at a very...
solitary spawn in construction.
Yeah, well,
however,
everyone
most of the
else
team
comes
west.
from the west. Alright, looks like we're going to be looking at a window take. Potentially.
This could be an interesting thing, because if the Thermite decides to go on his merry way, that could be a bit of utility lost early if he falls in the hands of some kind of rover. But right now, it seems the entire defender team is on the site, so there's no roaming to be seen.
This could be bad, because the main problem with a lot of our games is time constraints. With no roamers, there's going to be nothing to slow the attackers down.
Claymore outside west window, in case. We also have the Frostmat still there, and until a drone comes in, we won't even know if they see it.
Thermite's rotating around on the tall tower, along with our... who has diffuser? Or Thatcher. I think they may have been expecting. I think they may have been expecting a reinforcement down on the bottom of attic, but it didn't get reinforced.
No, oddly enough, not. They seem to be more focused on a hard anchoring take.
Gridlock's gonna show up to shorty it open as well.
Wamai is exchanging fire through the wall. Seems to be more of a
sledge. It looks like. Yep,
bullet spray.
Oh, right, they are properly droning. Let's see if they'll see that trap. Yep, whoever is on the drone did in fact look and see the second Frostmat, so I don't think they'll get them with that one.
Both the Frost and the Bandits spotted.
The hatch is closed as well, so no one here can really rotate out of sight, with the exception of down white stairs.
And none of them really have any hard breach to deal with that either. Soft breach even. It seems none of them are running.
Well,
that's the one by. Damn, that's a good take from the tall tower even, it seems.
Yeah,
an angle straight from the window.
Windows to window. Alright, they now have control of attic. No one is there to contest them.
They are definitely going for a hard attic push, yeah.
Jaeger's also watching the door now.
Frostmat down. And here comes the EMPs, but it's an extremely hard thing to do. Holding the angle here is the dock.
Looks like they're going to try to use the gridlocks. Jaeger's going to win the fight.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Capitao and... Oh! Capitao's going to fall into
the
Frostmat!
Oh, and the C4 to finish him off.
Wasted.
It's still an exchange in the attic. Both doors open.
Sledge is coming in behind. He's going to put a lot of damage into the Bandit, but he's going to lose the fight. It's a 3v3. Health advantages to attackers, but...
Double kill, they almost take the whole thing, but unfortunately
Doc
in the corner.
Nomad's going to win the fight. Oh! Nomad's coming in for the clutch here. Oh, the delay is going to give him a time to reload. Gridlocks are locking him into that corner. Can't really get out contesting. Silver here.
Bandit really low on health, so if he gets called in, this crossfire, never mind, the Bandit gets it! Both were low, but in this case, the Bandit shot first.
Alright, that is 2 to defenders. We are going to be switching sides now.
Oh, a pre-fire and everything, that was great.
Well, time was low. Interesting to see that they still were kind of low on time, even without roamers. Alright, we're now going to have sides swapped, as we swap every 2 rounds instead of the full halves.
And this is where we might see that kitchen hold we were talking about earlier. We'll see if that
we
is
are
the
going
first
down
pick.
to laundry supply initially. Like.
Well, I can't see it from my spectator's position, so...
Yes, it's right there.
Oh, I can. You're right, I did not see the letters that are appearing on my screen.
We are going to see... We're gonna see an Iana, so it looks like Nomad's going to take his entry frag role and sort of switch it to a support with Iana.
No, Iana is literally entry frag for everyone involved, herself and others.
She entry frags with a drone.
Yes.
However, we are going to see an Echo, which should do a very good job of delaying.
And the Cade for the hatches. We'll see if that actually stops
Nomad's
anything.
going to swap
to Nomad.
Good,
there
easy
you go.
call out to make.
Seem to have a pretty standard attacker lineup as well, with the Buck Zofia, Thermite Thatcher, nothing out of the ordinary.
We didn't actually see any Zofia for the Weebs on the first couple attacks.
Not many do players. I mean, you would think Silver would, but it's apparently not. They went for the Thatcher approach this time around. However, we start now in the cellar once again. We will see if perhaps the attacking team of the Furries change their approach by perhaps not pushing from the construction side like the previous take happened. This, however, might not be the case because it was pretty effective the first time, just
Bomb
unfortunately
located by
defenders.
attackers.
Yeah, again, most of these attacks have come down to lack of time. I believe Silver probably could have clutched that if it was he had an extra 30 seconds with the casual timer.
Luxuries, don't have them. Interestingly enough, no bandits, so they're using the Kite Electroclaws more so for the walls this time around. Although it seems to be a change of mind there as the Kite picks it up again, probably more to set it up in a better position. And everyone else seems to be on the roam as it comes
Looks
for
like he's trying to do... So, here's the thing. He's trying to do funny locations with the gadget in order to hopefully dissuade precision takes out of it. The problem is, Thatcher just doesn't care about your funny things.
Not
He
really,
just
and
throws an
none
EMP.
yeah.
We are going to be
None
looking
of
at
them
that
are
take,
playing
however,
that way.
Thatcher didn't spawn construction with the hard reach. They are running up from the south, however. It looks
Okay,
like
so they
all
are
of them are
grouping up.
going in construction, so we're going to keep our
Well,
camera right here.
Color me wrong on that one. The entire team pushing from construction this time around.
going to be
And there
very
seems to be no one to contest them either, so... And they have droned out the first person that wasn't stairs, and it seems that apart from that, the push is going to happen anytime soon.
As I said, the Thatcher does not care about your fun placements. Ooh, the
Capcan man.
You guys are still early in the match, and you had a drone in there. Shouldn't be happening. However, construction is generally safe from one aspect of push because there is no way to get flanked from behind. However, on the other aspect, you don't really have any other way to go but straight in.
An interesting choice there with the EMP grenade
we have
because
4
the other
people
wall
in
is
one
still...
location. If there was a way to get a nitro cell there, that entire team would be dead right now. There's only
But as I
one
was saying,
EMP
like,
left. If they don't
yeah,
get this
that's
wall
the
open,
thing. They only have one EMP left. One of them was used in the hallway, which now takes down to... If they miss this one claw, that might be in an odd position. You say the EMP lands in the corner, then this might be it for that push.
Looks like we're seeing the Sophia flanking around and actually go down from tall tower stairs. Now we're droning first to find the Jaeger. Looks like our Cav isn't going to be doing much. Alright, cool. They are going to bring it over. Hopefully they get it. They
okay,
get the
claw down. So the wall will go down no matter what.
There are going to be no EMPs to disable Yokais. However, both the concussions also just got used by Sophia up top. So they're using a lot of utility. Jaeger's actually all the way upstairs for right now.
Okay, getting droned out. However, Echo is on his Yokais, which means that any push might get met with a bit of sound waves this time around. Nomad setting up a bit of rotates, but that went straight to Freezer, it seems.
That
And
might still hit. Oh,
Capcan can shoot it off. Yep, no problem there.
And to see if they did. They've put both the Nomads in front of people. Oh, what happened?
There seems to be a rotate from the laundry too.
Sophia's coming down the stairs. She's gonna get the Capcan. The pre-fire is gonna be way too long. Oh, Cade's gonna get dropped by Nomad.
Somehow done in front of Jaeger.
Or not Tad. Sorry.
Down to 3v2. We have a very low Echo on site. Jaeger still in the stairs, being contested by Nomad. We have Buck still in the back trying to push site now, contesting the Echo.
Nomad's gonna put that one down correctly on the stairs, so it shouldn't be able to be shot. Ooh, that ACOG's gonna get a hit.
Down goes the Cav, it seems. It is now back down to 2v1 in favor of the defenders. It is now back to 1v1.
Tad
it is, however...
Tad has to get diffuser. NG can actually just... Okay, he's gonna get the kill though.
There you go. Perfect coverage from the now lost diffuser. It was very unfortunate for the character to just walk in front of the stairs, despite it probably been seen multiple times at this point.
Yeah. Well, Sophia had pushed in. I guess she must have lost her drone and caused the little bit of a disconnect because NG went all the way upstairs as Jaeger. I think
right, he had the chance to get there.
They probably thought he was rotating all the way around, whereas instead he stayed and then started to push down the stairs and got flanked.
Sticking to their guns as we see here, as more once again Caveira and Buck and Thermite. Not too surprising. However, Finka comes into play this time around. This is an interesting take, but I guess it works for an in-game leader position.
It's actually kind of funny considering the fact that their team
and here's the Twitch.
Had originally considered banning Finka because of Silver's recent appreciation for the operator.
Yeah, in this case, it is Nomad to pick him first. Twitch is also in the game, probably to finally counter those Capcan mines, which have been bothering them to no end. However, Warden as well, perhaps anticipating a Ying play, but Ying is banned, so that doesn't make sense. Which is probably why he's switching from Warden as we speak. And will he be switching at all, or will the timer not yet be it? So that's going to be definitely something to...
This is a very lightly armored defense this time.
to an extent, although Rook is there to even that a bit in their favor. And this is where Twitch might be really good, because those Ela mines are quite annoying to deal with, and Twitch is probably one of the best ways to manage to get them.
Finka also does semi-counter the Ela mines, as they do
but
reduce the concussion effect.
She doesn't counter the sound though, and a big sound cue is what would get you killed in these scenarios. So we'll see how that plays out.
So far, it seems to be very defender favored. This is generally why you would have those long rounds, because if you don't, it's going to continuously swap back and forth with defenders probably continuously winning. Whereas if you have long rounds, attackers can learn the play, and then in the second quarter, kind of play off what happened in the first quarter.
And whoever breaks the cycle first and gets their first attacker win properly, it will be the one to probably take it all.
We do have it set that you have to win by 2 in order to complete this, so this could go forever.
Hopefully not. We'll probably have to cut it short if it does sort of happen, because I don't think we will have the time for that. But
whichever team surrenders first will lose. Alright, let's see our approach. We have bunch coming in from construction. Just doesn't seem like anyone spawned west to be close to the point.
Spawns are quite haphazardous, it seems, but one thing's for sure, the sights on defense have been the same.
I think Finka saw the rook. No, Finka did not see the rook.
I don't think she was even repelling yet. At the same time, we now have the Jaeger down towards kitchen, rotating in the south hallway towards meeting hall now. Yep. Actually going down to, looks like he's in the stairway going down to freezer.
Stairs.
Cav is just roaming her way in construction, but it seems that no one spawned there. So now probably quickly repositioning to get back into the action.
We can see the diffuser running across the roof magically on our screen.
And the classic west window push this time around. The Twitch drone seems to be clearing some things. No, oddly enough, they've been placed
everywhere but there. They are in the same locations. I only see one frost mat. Where are the other two?
One of them is in the bedroom. I saw it being placed earlier. But like, 4 players currently pushing from the west. Probably 5 soon. If drones coming in, checking it out.
Looks like
probably making sure there ain't no frost mat this time around.
They're all committed to the window right now. Yeah,
Here comes
all of the attackers are on the west window.
An upside down repel, perhaps to try and dislodge the Jaeger's hold. However, it seems like they know he's there. However, it's hard to push considering they don't know where the rest of the team is. And that Frost could easily try and use the wall to her advantage to shoot back into people pushing.
Now, Buck does have claymores now. He could place that down, and he's going to. He's going to place that down to watch the window instead of.
Ela is lurking there, ready to pounce.
I believe they saw each other, but didn't exchange any shots. Oh, Buck is just going to push right in. Coming in through the barbed wire, he's going to get taken down.
Boosting against Jaeger.
Is up.
Oh, the Finka boost came in too early because he could have potentially got the bug back up there.
Nomad's not going to see the Jaeger. This is going to be...
Oh, that's from...
But the lower impacts from
everyone dying at once. We're in the 50 seconds
left.
It's
all up to Wolfie now. The impacts from below taking out Nomad. And that being the operator this time, not the player.
Oh, the run out from the Ela.
They're going to go big for this kill. Thermite's fully aware of that location.'s going to try to compete, but he's going to hit the mine.
Ela mine.
Oh, the headshot!
Oh, he gets it! 1 HP in the dream!
He does have diffuser, which means if anything, he has a slightly higher chance. He doesn't have to kill everyone. He can technically try to do funny things, but this site is very tight-knit, and it looks like they're locking it down.
They have defenders on both bomb sites, so it's going to be extremely difficult regardless. And here comes the last attempt push.
10 seconds left.
Exchange between all 3 pushing towards the same.
He's gonna get the
5 seconds to go.
Frost. He's coming in.
There's the crossfire from the dock.
Honestly, that could have been slightly closer if things went a little bit faster. He could have potentially killed Silver. Because Silver was only pre-firing, I think, because of the end of the round timer. He probably could have gotten that kill if he was fast enough. Alright, switching back. Are we going to see the same bomb sites? No, we are going to be going to kitchen this time.
Oh, it's actually moving. There you go, finally.
Maybe I did set it up correctly, and that's affecting them. Because I set it up so that things unlock after 2 rounds played. So I believe... so
they would have had that.
So it's technically, it will unlock after this one, I believe.
There's a Vigil.
Vigil.
Castle coming out too. Here we go.
We're also looking at the Wamai again.
Well, to be fair, we're looking at the Wamai Jaeger, which is the ultimate denial of everything right now.
I've been messaged by one of the players asking what was the win score. I believe it's first to 7, if I'm correct. I will notify them that. I did tell them earlier.
Ooh, look at that, the overlay.
Yeah,
everyone
see my chat. Sorry about that.
Just put 7 and enter. There you go.
Win by 2.
We have a Kali this time around, although it's 6 picking
Nope,
away
it
to
has been swapped
Hibana.
immediately over to Hibana.
I was going to say, Kali is a bit of an odd pick, especially on
Actually-
Eevee, as I never see them play him before. And we now have Mute coming back into play instead of Castle. Also, yes, you have full control of the in-game chat. It's a lot easier to access than, say, the Steam overlay.
Yep. Cool. I was not aware if they could see the spectators' chat or not.
Yeah, that's so you can talk to everyone.
Thank you. Well, everyone who got doxxed by me opening up my thing initially, sorry. We are now going to go here. I'm going to be looking at a different bomb site. Whether this is because they want to be different or because I actually set up the settings correctly is up for debate.
Oh, it'll be confirmed at the end when they complain about it. Don't worry about it. So, the kitchen is another interesting take because the entryways to this specific bomb site is actually pretty limited. Except for all the external walls which can be breached, of course, you only really have 3 doors to get into it, and 2 of which can be pretty well held. So, I'm curious to see here if we'll see perhaps a CCTV take where Capcan is now, or if they're going to push simply from West Tower. My bet is right now is more so on West Tower.
Yeah, I was about to call something up, but I realized they swapped off of the castle, because usually if you have a castle, you use security as an extra room.
But in this case, the Mute was switched to instead.
They did take the Mute instead. Where is our attackers coming from? We have full attack placement from the west. This should be an easy attempt to follow.
We are now protected. Attackers have dropped the bomb
Hopefully
diffuser.
Mute won't get caught out here.
Attackers recovered
Ooh, the
on
Mute
his way
standing
up.
above could be a powerful thing to play on, because right now he is being surrounded, but he also has some
It's
good ways to hold
first
off the
place
angles.
They will likely check if they drone properly. However, we have Grid and Sledge coming around the sides, probably going to look for the Vigil.
Because right now, Mute can just put his devices down, and then it's a bit of a fire forget scenario. Want to go roam and slow down the attackers? That's definitely an option right now.
We have
So
sort of a defense here. Sledge expecting...
he is running shotgun, so anyone that pushes in will probably die if he aims better than they do.
Sledge
Sledge
does
is
have
pushing
frags, I believe. There he should. I hope he does. Yes,
There,
he
he's
does
going to
have-
get droned out very soon.
Yeah, he's going to immediately get droned out. Yep, there. He's going to see him. They're not going to go for the spot. He's going to
Oh,
jump
he's
out!
jumping out!
Oh!
He loses the exchange, however.
I feel like
But
he would
it
have
was a
been
good try.
safer feel like he would have been safer had he stayed. Would have had the advantage of a shotgun.
Yes, but you see, maybe the advantage of surprise is one thing. Vigil creeping slowly towards the south hallway. A drone soon to see him, but he is Vigil, so he could just hide from it.
I don't think he has a gadget up right now. He just
He
put
does
it on.
now. He realized he's getting his drone, so now they don't know exactly where he is. The push is happening in
Wamai,
west as
they're
anticipated.
gonna get the they did not put the Wamai far enough away. They were able to get it. They're going
That's
to
a
the
weird
breach from
animation.
no, that's the breach from above strat. They placed
Oh,
it
yeah.
on the floor above here to open up a top sight line down into the site. I
that's
believe it
fair.
is vaultable as well.
It should be. One thing's for sure, though, from the stairs you have a great angle looking down, and that Capcan may not be as safe as he thinks.
Yes. Looks like
Seems to be
no
taking
one
a
is
bit of damage.
watching the east. Luckily for them, though, no one on blue team is pushing from the east. Maybe they know that, and that's why
Ooh,
they're...
the sledge, however, rotating around on the hallway.
frag
Might
coming.
catch
Frag
two
about to come in.
surprise.
Frag about to come in. It's gonna land right on top of him. It's gonna trade the kill.
Oh, it's a trade! Vigil now peeking back, hoping to get that shot, but
I heard a
nothing.
window
The gridlock
breaking.
tracks
There is a
covering the
blue.
tree.
Yeah, there, we have Hibana trying to come around from the east.
Capcan's still trying to survive in this scenario where he's just covered by all angles.
We got gridlock all over A. Sky's gonna get the frag on the kitchen.
Oh,
No,
Vigil
it's gonna
manages to catch off the gridlock, though.
Diffuser's gonna
And
go
the
down on
Capcan
site.
gets it, too.
Attackers
No,
have
the
recovered
Capcan
the
gets
diffuser.
taken out, and it's now down to a 2v1, but there's only one person on site with bomb, and Hibana might meet the Vigil here.
I don't
But
think
it's
that
not
they
sure.
are not
We
aware
don't
of
know
where
where
the
they
Vigil
are.
is.
15
They're
Vigil
not
might
aware
get
of the
this.
Vigil's location.
attackers are
The Vigil does
activating
indeed lose it instead. He missed his shots barely, and he could have easily capitalized on the
That's gonna be
obliviousness
our
of the attackers
first
there.
attacker win this round.
It is indeed. We have broken the cycle. An attack win has happened.
And guess what? We're not on the 2 sites I called out anymore. So
Nope.
maybe that is the weakness.
That's just it. Some sites are just that easy to defend, or at least make it a bit easier.
Well, there were a couple of blunders here and there. There was a lot of things that came down to aim. They weren't aware of the Capcan, I don't think. Even though they had
No,
done all that
or-
destruction, I don't think they
Although
knew.
I think they might have been a bit, because he did take a bit of damage early on in the round when the wall got opened, but they perhaps got a hard time tracking where he moved. They might have
because
thought he moved from
They
them.
did open the ceiling above him. I saw a breaching charge go off above blue. They didn't commit to it.
You can't go that far from above in the small tower. You only see a little bit into the room, and I think it was just far enough away that you wouldn't see it. Especially because the girders are in
I
the
thought behind that. Oh,
north
is
and
it?
south.
It's north to south. You were correct.
Yeah,
So that
it's
would
north to
explain
south, so you would have a hard time to see inside the room.
I almost wish those girders weren't there for combat purposes, but understand why they are, because otherwise you would fall through the floor.
We had an entire game mode about
Yes,
that.
we still do. I do appreciate how much easier that makes vertical combat. But
We do have a potential Jaeger change to a Rook. Oh boy, is it going to be the roaming
wait,
Rook?
no,
Or is
he's
it a
gonna
fake
switch
out?
back.
It's
he's gonna stay.
not a fake out. It is the Rook.
All right, so
in
we're
that
looking at
case, we
this-
might see the roaming Rook. He has decided, hey, I'm done with this assault rifle. I need an ACOG, and you guys gonna die now.
Yeah, it looks like we're looking at the same exact.
Defenders,
no, Grid
protect
Dot
your
got
bombs from
swapped
being
out
defused
for
by attackers.
the Nomad this time. Seems like they're switching between those two.
That's surprising. Has to wonder if there's any strategy there, because I feel like no one's really caring much if it happened.
I think they just have an idea of
Bomb
the
located by
categories
attackers.
of operators they want,
And then
they
pick an alternative,
They
yeah.
kind of pick within those categories.
The revolver on the Rook as well. We might see some plays with that if he ever tries to pull it out.
Seeing a Rook.
10 seconds left.
Classic
Now,
hatch take above, and
Interesting
they are
thing
going
though about that reinforcement hatch is that
5
hatch
seconds
isn't
left.
as good as it was before on this rework.
It is, however, also
Attackers are
pretty good for
heading out
attackers
to the
because when they
bomb.
drop down, they have cover now as well. A little bit of it, at least.
Right, NG attempting to taunt the team for attempting to play breach denial. Interesting
Well,
choice of words.
So far,
I'll
we've
have a
seen
chat
the
with him
Thermite and a
afterwards.
Hibana on pretty much every attacking round almost, and the Thatcher is always there too. Surprisingly, no Maverick plays yet. It seems that no one really favors that operator over the other two.
Mute claiming to be only strictly for intel denial instead.
Well, Maverick, well, not Maverick, sorry. Well, our friend Mozzie just isn't appearing anywhere despite that.
Yes, I believe that's because these, to be honest, with our kind of style of play, not many people want to take the time to be on their own, practically.
Yeah, that's actually a good point because we don't see a Valkyrie all that much either, or a Maestro for that fact. Echo was the only
They're going to
exception.
get an Echo Drone, actually, off that EMP. I don't think that was intentional. I think they were trying to get rid of Capcan traps initially, just in case.
And it worked out just well. They still have the mute jammer on
So
the
Amai's gonna-
B-side take. They're doing a classic opening of both sides.
No, they're out of EMPs. No, they're out of EMPs. This wall is now safe.
Damn, did they really use them all?
Yep,
Damn,
one of them
that's
got
a
grabbed
by
that's a
attackers.
bad idea.
One of
Because
them
right
got
now
grabbed
it
by
means
the
that they
mobile
won't be able to push into site proper, and that's going to definitely cost them a bit in the long run.
Yeah, they're going to have to commit to the longer angles.
I may be wrong on this, but is the floor above any soft somewhere around there? Might be able to get from meeting.
No, there are no soft locations in Meeting Hall. That is all solid, I
Completely
believe.
solid. Capcan just got himself a kill and is running off from up there as we speak.
Yes.
Seems like he caught our friend Hibana off guard, which is already a big blow to the fact that all the hatches
Was
above
the
are probably
Hibana?
very
Can't
close.
see the body. Oh,
The
there,
body hit
over
the
here in the
hallway.
corner, coming from Tall Tower. Nomad's, however, going to come over to try to check that out, but he is already
But definitely a bit late on the call there, as the whole thing is now empty.
Thatcher appears to be sticking himself in the side room. I don't remember what it's called.
That's a slight dangerous position to be in. At least they are convinced that North is now clear, which is why they're being so brave, I guess, about it. But at the same time, they don't have any real intel. There is an exchange happening between the diffuser holder and the Wamai on site.
Nomad is also exchanging fire with the Capcan up here. Oh, we have every angle is fighting right now.
It's hard to pay attention to all of them, but here goes the first one.
He's gonna win
Shotgun
his
to the
fight.
kill.
Thermite's going to use the second charge to open up that Cap Gummy board. They're going to have an exchange.
If there's
He's
enough,
going with the pistol.
pushes
He's
it
going
up.
to pistol kill the
Echo
Wamai.
is ready to refrag.
Attackers have dropped the
Three
bomb.
frags.
He's going to use up Pazal's ammo though, and Thatcher, however, is not going to push fast enough.
Thatcher at 1 HP, however, at risk of anything, including
Nomad's
a
going
cap.
to blow up to the Capcan trap. I saw that coming.
Attackers
The Echo is
have dropped
taken
the
down by the
bomb.
Thatcher. This now Rook trying to hold
Silver's
the
going to go
angle.
for the plant, but
There we go. Yeah, nothing to do. Two defenders pinching them from both sides. Third coming quickly.
However, regardless, losing that match is still overall a win in this section for them, as they are the first attackers to take a win in the round before this. So at this point, if they can commit to the commit to their current setup, they'll have this.
See how it goes. As time goes on, so comes fatigue, and as well as pressure and
I'm going to
salt.
assume,
Loads and loads of salt. So
I'm
we'll
going to
be
assume
seeing.
with the kitchen dining hall option here that I did in fact set up the settings correctly.
Yeah, and more salt is to come, as now the attacking team will once again win and is on the other side this time.
However, it was switched more often than not, so I also have it set to randomize the after the overtime if we get to that point. So
Oh boy.
it will
I mean,
be
we're
up
probably
to a
gonna get-
coin flip if they really think that that's the thing. However, with an attacker winning, we have proved the attackers can in fact win.
On this map somewhere at some point in time in the right scenario. What I find more interesting is that Tad usually plays a lot of Buck, and right now Buck seems to be given mostly to Slink, if I understand correctly. I assume Sir Chadicus is our friend
Yes,
Slink.
Sir Chadicus is in fact Slink.
There you go. So yeah, it seems to be
Hey,
fair,
Nomad's actually going to be coming in with the Ana this time.
and once again,
Oh,
or not. Is it the fake out?
please stay on the Ana. Thank
It
you.
is the
I
Ana.
want to see the Ana. I'm honestly surprised we have not seen Oryx on this map. He's
That's
actually,
because I'm the only one that plays him.
I mean, I
Defenders,
also play
protect
him,
your
but
bombs.
I'm also
But
not
yeah,
here.
but you're not. We're both here. We're both here right now.
Yeah, Oryx is actually rather effective on this map. There are a lot of hatches in good spots to add additional rotations. For instance, if they're blocking you off
located
here
by
on white
attackers.
stairs, you can
Yeah, hatch
jump up
into
the hatch from
CCTV
kitchen.
is pretty great. Yeah.
If you're getting blocked
Attackers
there,
have
yeah,
discovered the location of a
there's the
bomb.
hatch there. I'm pointing at the screen with my finger as if
That
anyone
works.
can
I
see
can
it.
exactly tell what you're talking about.
I will note this
I was
time.
there.
This was a comment I was going to make about one of the rounds. Was when Slink lost that pre-fire. He
10
pre-fired
seconds to
way too
insertion.
early. However, we do see that Tad has now used the LMGE, and it would appear that there is
5
no such
seconds
thing as
left.
early pre-fires anymore.
Not when you have 150 rounds in a belt mag. There's no way.
Attackers are moving to
Nomad's
defuse
also
the
appears to
bomb.
be taking the G36 on Iana this time.
Much better. I'd argue this is the better choice if you plan to entry frag.
He's also
Angled grip on it makes it pretty
soloing
good.
from west. It appears everyone else is coming from... We got 3 coming from south, 1 coming from the north.
Because on Yana, it is fair to say that the ARX does hit like a truck, and with the new angled grip and the new grip it has on, it's actually pretty nice. But it's definitely the 20-round mag which plays the more on the psychology of trying to kill people in entry frag.
Aether's going to take a bit of damage. I didn't see what from, if anything. Was that impacts during...
There
setup?
might have been an impact because I don't think any attacker was anywhere near them right now.
And also,
Especially
no
as
attacker's
the
gun would have done
attack was
that
west.
damage to a 1 armor.
Well, through a couple of walls maybe. There is rook plays. The rook plays into play as well. So you never know. Sometimes it could just happen.
Tad's exchanging some shots.
Yep, he's holding the small tower from above. It seems to be working more or less alright for him.
Sounds like both the Sophias went off. Yeah, both Sophia impacts are already gone. I didn't see what those broke. Oh, they
They
broke
probably
into...
got caught.
I think
as
they were
well.
used right
Like-
there. They broke into showers.
Ah, yes, from the right side of the wall right there. That might be an interesting take. That's the thing. I think if you manage to take control of showers and blast that wall down, you'll have a good line of sight onto the B and A as well, because you can sort of have an angle looking into the kitchen.
I did notice that the defenders did see what they did last time, or are countering their own strat by blowing up the floors on the locations where you
Preemptively.
Yeah.
Also, as we can confirm, the Dirders are indeed north to south, which makes it quite hard to look into sight from that
Yana's
position.
going to get shot immediately. They are aware of location. Ooh, Nomad's going to just get a
Ooh.
nice headshot onto NG.
From outside upwards, it was a diagonal take.
Yeah.
Normally in the advantage of the high ground, but in this case
Buck
he
is
said
now-
fuck you Obi-Wan, and he won.
Buck has control. Sophia, they're opening up B. Where is our... Oh, Aether coming in.
Oh, there we
I
go.
don't
The
think they're
rotate.
away with the Aether. Ooh, Joe's going to win
From
the fight
below
against Slink.
again. High ground be
Oh.
damned! Cav is
Aether's
taken
gonna
out, however,
pick
from
the
the
wrong
Rufia.
spot. We're going to be watching a long reload real quick from Sophia.
Yeah, but the hatch is still closed, however, over B, meaning that unless they really want to try and fight again from above, which
Here it
didn't go
comes.
so well so far, they're going to have to find another strategy. The push is happening, however, on A side, as they
Ooh.
push a plant might go
Twitch
down.
DMR is going to take down Capcan.
The
We have a
plant is
plant going
going down.
I don't think they're aware of it.
I don't think they can counter it either. They don't have the angle.
Attackers activating defuse
Yeah.
The plot is down. 40 seconds
It's
to
going
go.
to be an interesting retake, especially on the
Claymore,
site.
they have to watch their back on south
They
though.
are
Their
running
rotate's
all
going to
the
happen.
way around because they have no means of rotating
Okay,
out of the
the
site.
Twitch definitely has the angle on the south. The Claymore is on the north, holding that side.
Ooh,
and here comes
the Sophia.
Sophia to hold the angle. And the thunking feet were not enough to give
Guy's
away
gonna
the
win
position
fight.
of
He's
the
got to run
cage.
in here. Here comes the Ana that spotted out, but he's still coming.
Got
They
shot out, I
have
think,
10
by,
seconds to get to the diffuser.
And there we go. However, the diffuser has been killed, the owner. But the DMR does the work on Twitch.
All right, it would
It's
appear
machine
that
of death. With a red dot.
with a red dot. Interesting. And no grip!
The most absolute
no
Chad
grip.
way. The chaddest of ways to dunk on them. Using the most weird loadout you could ever have on Twitch at this point. No, actually the shotgun would win that one. But it's still
Shotgun.
quite impressive.
No attachment shotgun.
No attachment shotgun, not even the vertical grip, which it always has.
It would appear that is our weak site of the game, as those attackers have taken both times on that site.
and somehow was won with a 3K from a weird DMR aggressive format.
I will say, I generally actually prefer using the meeting hall version of that site. I find that giving them direct access in from small tower is kind of the deciding factor on that kind of stuff if you don't have a smoke. Oh,
Yeah.
we are seeing an Oryx.
There he is!
Someone's listening to the stream, I think. No, okay.
Although, I am going to call it here, might be a 6-pick to Cav?
We'll
Will it
see.
be? Will it be?
We are seeing them 6-pick back to Thatcher, which is probably smart. I
On
don't
Tad,
know.
of all people. I'm actually kind of surprised.
They are bringing IQ this time. However, where do they think an IQ is going to be useful? I think they don't want to... Oh, right. They
Oh,
do have...
I mean, there is a Legion on the
There
board,
is a Legion,
I'd
so it's going to
say-
be very useful. However, that wasn't a 6-pick to counter the Legion. That was in
No,
fact
that was more so, I believe, because we have a Hibana and Thermite on their team, and they're like, hold up,
Yeah, we need an actual
We need-
person to actually deal with gadgets.
we need the actual delete button to get this to work.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen a Kali. That's understandable. Kali is
Oh.
too good on this map, considering how tight the corners are.
She's really good if you play on the west window on the top objective, but of course if you go to Cellar, it becomes a little bit of a different story.
Attackers have located a bomb.
This is where I've seen a lot of players say, what if we could just give Kali a third side option, which is 2.5? That way we can play close quarters with it.
Yep.
It sounds weird to think about it, but...
I'm
might-
personally on the thing of giving her an entirely different primary and making her gadget with a sniper rifle itself,
That feels like a really hard thing to balance.
10 seconds remaining.
but only giving it one mag.
Oh man, that was sucky. I kind of like using that.
I mean, yes, but that's a kill. That is the entire team dead when you think about it.
Attackers are heading out
Yes,
to
I guess we
bomb.
all have godlike aim and reaction time.
But that's the math I'm using right there. And
Yes,
then
I know.
Making her current gadget a sort of Krem launcher, similar to Ash's for some.
And give
other
Ash
operator.
the actual gadget she has. That way Ash is now even more useful.
I
No,
was gonna say that, but I guess that could be something.
No, I do not do that, please.
Aether has used his face to rotate. As we can see that.
You may as well, because again, on the premise that they're aiming head height anyway, you're probably if you get shot in the head, doesn't matter if you lost 10, 30, or 50 HP. So go ahead, smash through walls.
I'm also gonna say.
He says as he types. Ah yes, no one is watching the stream.
Right.
Hello everyone,
Funny
glad you
that
come by.
a Oryx popped up after we talked
Mentioned.
about.
NG, however, take the first kill
Yes.
against Blue.
Sorry,
with the Giger
I missed that.
in the
That's
full
going to
tower.
be IQ
a
down.
solo push from Blue, oddly enough, and a quite deadly one at that. Not sure what the call out was there, but apparently they tried, and it didn't work. I mean, I assume so. Again,
I
we are
assume
talking
so.
this
I
out
just
here in
wanted
this-
to fuck
in
with
this
it.
box of madness right now, in absolute craziness. Neighbors around me are probably wondering what the fuck is going on and why there's a WWE match going on next door, but you know.
Right. Oh, we have to. Oh! Aether's going to take down
however,
Mats.
There you go, the proving me wrong once again about the MP5 thing, being that it's actually pretty good still, even if it's just a fucking pea shooter.
Yes, without an ACOG, what is it?
It's a pea shooter.
This is going to be interesting. It is a different attack strategy. However, it appears to be... I'm disappointed here, because they're doing a different strategy, but it's going worse. Which is a shame.
I don't know, man. It's been sort of working-ish.
Oh,
Look at that.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
yeah, they equalized
Well,
a bit.
look at it this way. They're down 2 people before even entering.
Yes,
like,
but let's be fair about something here, right? The push from Toll Tower was completely weird and made no sense. The encounter with the Yana. Ooh, however,
the-
this Slink is just killing people
where was
from
the
the
Hibana
other
on that
side.
one? Above? Oh, above, actually, on the hatch.
They got hatch control. That is definitely a massive advantage. There you go. You talk about being disappointed, and bam,
Alright.
here it goes.
All right, now we're looking on everyone consolidated to site. There are all of the Legion traps. Actually, no, he's holding on to 2 right now. He needs to get those out. All right, there we
You're
go.
doing as you call your wish is your desire, master. As you do. However, there are now 3 people, and the Yana are gonna try and drone out ahead and see what's going on site. They find the Legion. However, will they enact on Legion? That is the main question. Yana not sure yet, but pacing her options and probably going for main stairs, turns out.
No,
or not.
change his mind. He's just gonna...
Changes his mind again.
All
It's
right.
going to be a north stair push
15
instead,
seconds
with the
remaining.
diffuser ready to
We got
drop as soon
15
as they clear
seconds
sight.
and 6 people alive.
10 seconds
They're going to
go.
probably try and clear sight as
Go.
quick as they can.
Oh, that's gonna be grab. They're gonna hit all of the Legion mines. They are gonna get Legion.
They got it. The plant is going down. Yana has to cover
Oh.
them both. Yana fails. This is over. They cannot
And
do
he
it.
let go of
Operators
the... He
have
let
run
go
out
of
of
the...
time.
Let go or not, unfortunately, he did have 2 people on him, as well as a smoke grenade, it seems. So, oh no, never mind. That is the smoke at the end of the round because the timer ran out, not the
Yes,
smoke.
it is.
But yeah, it was over for the
However,
attackers.
they got lucky there, because that defuse shouldn't have even been starting to go down, though it appeared Iana all of the
All
goo
the goo
mines.
mines. Man, in moments like this, you'll have people claiming they want their hologram to take the goo mines.
All right, here we go. Switching back. However, this time, it appears that they are starting at the second floor. Oh, again, that is because
Storm
of
again,
the
yeah.
that is because of the setup of the sites. They can't go back to.
Ah, yes. Remembering the
Right.
remembering the actual settings we use, yes.
Yes.
Very good. A Maestro pops out, ladies and gentlemen. LMG on defense, the most powerful weapon you'll ever see, and will likely make a lot of people unhappy if he
Oh.
manages to get a kill with it. We'll see.
Let's have
I
a-
still really like the gun, but I do agree that it's still a massive, fantastic weapon for the spaghetti meatball boy, and I think he deserves it very much so. Smoke to mute, however, change. Interesting one on that,
I'm
because I feel like the
slightly
smoke would be
disappointed we
better
haven't
on
seen
that
a
one.
smoke. Especially on this site, because on this site the hard breach isn't too big of a deal.
It's still there, though.
It is there, but you can get into dorms from attic. However, attic's a little bit of a trap when you get in there because you don't really have a way out other than going to site or rotating out the one other way you have out.
Well, you can make it work if you break the hatches and use the back of Tall Tower. You just have to set it up a bit, but that is a lot of use resources for attackers to go
There's
through.
a lot of resources to make it viable, especially because a lot of these rounds appear like the enemy is time and smoke is time.
Yeah, I mean, so would Goyo be time, etc. But there are a lot of these operators that we know they don't like playing, so they just don't play them. Maestro is probably one of the exceptions we see now.
Yeah, we have been seeing a lot. Actually, I just realized we are seeing both Echo and Maestro, so they're really playing into that last-second plant denial here.
More cams, more cams. No smoke plants yet, though. Despite Gridlock coming along, we haven't seen the smokes go down very often.
Yeah, we haven't really. We've seen them a couple times, but they've usually been for like small advances rather than getting onto site.
A lot of claymores, that's for sure, and you definitely need them when you're pushing from the west up here. And it seems like
a lot of claymores. There are actually, in fact, there's 3 on the attackers this round.
And a couple of frags to good measure. Where are they pushing from? I do not see them from my end. Seems like, okay, Zofia from construction, solo, for some reason, and everyone else probably west,
Everyone else west, yes.
There you go.
Actually, no, there's only 3 here.
Oh, the fourth push from
fourth
south.
one is coming from the standard exterior. Much like the first time we saw them on this site, they are all playing the site.
Yes,
they
even
are not
Tad
roaming at all.
Kind of surprising on that one.
I guess they're really gonna run on those Echoes and Evil Eyes because they got, they have Echo. I know they have an Echo above the west window. I saw. I'm pretty sure, but the other one is an attic. They do have a deployable shield guarding the Echo, so he can't get shot like he would have just there.
Windows open on west. There is a frostmat under it though.
Yeah, there's a frostmat underneath it. Ooh,
and Trek Stingers now, which will make it even harder to see.
Yes, interesting. However, they did not throw that in far enough, so it didn't get grabbed by the. Evil Eye can apparently break those. I was not aware. Gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely can. He can break anything with that shit.
Oh, here comes some smokes. Oh no, that was the drone.
EMPs, however, on the south wall. Mute's trying to place a new mute jammer there. The Thermite does want to get there. He will probably call it out now for the Thatcher to throw another one in. An Echo drone is coming in to check.
It stopped, but it was too late. It is gonna potentially make them waste an EMP.
Oh, Echo drone has been EMP'd down. However, do they see it? They do not see it.
No, they did.
They do.
However,
they take it out.
Blue actually picked up the mute jammer when the EMP got thrown and placed it
Ladies
back
and
down.
gentlemen,
So
we
this
have
is gonna,
just observed
this is gonna waste all of their EMPs.
Mute tricking. This is pro level shit, boys.
Evil Eye's gonna deal with it. Sledge is coming up the west. That's gonna be the last
frag from
EMP
below,
there.
or is that frag from the window?
Oh, wait, where did? Oh, he got down through a hole he was trying to make.
Oh, I see it. And he gets cleaned up by the diffuser carrier.
actually gonna collapse.
Wall is open.
Floor got opened up by a nitrocell from below, but luckily Aether had cleared out of the room.
Mute is hiding behind that wall, and it's a matter of who peeks first. The Thermite does.
Frags onto the Echo.
Oh, the repeat might get the Mute here off guard. No, he gets once again. Ah, there we go. The engagement happens, and down they go. It is now the carrier versus the Jaeger. The Jaeger wins.
It's all up to Tad. He has down diffuser. They have an Echo watching them. They have Evil Eyes watching them. If Tad's get Aether's
and a peek from Ether.
And there we go. There's another attacker win actually.
And this time on the site, which we could argue was the hardest to attack in many ways. I do have an idea as to why we don't see many roamers on this site too. It is, unless you prepare the tall tower to be a rotate, you only technically have 2 ways of getting in here. Okay. And I think that demoralizes, changes the mind of how far you want to roam off-site. Not to mention that most of the off-site roams we saw at the start got easily countered and cut off.
So,
So definitely something they might be thinking.
They're
Hey,
going back up there again as well, so we'll see what they have to, what they're going to change up. If the
well, first
attackers
of
can
all,
take this one again, they're going to be in match. They're going to be match point.
match point indeed.
And
We
they,
do see a
they
rook.
just have
but-
to win. They'll have to win this site as well. However, on defense. However, they I think had a slightly better. They have confirmed their defense on their times.
Well, the Ela's definitely new, and so is the rook. However, I'm not sure the rest will change much. Mutes again on blue, and we have Frost, of course.
I
And
believe the Ella's not new, like 100% new. They did play her earlier.
more so
on
to this
site.
compared to the previous take, is what I'm saying. Attacker lineup is bog standard as always.
Oh.
Yeah, however, the gridlock, the
They're taking
thickness.
good luck. I think they may have gotten a couple of the evil eyes from it trying to take out the gridlocks, and that's why they maybe are thinking take her again. Maybe they think they're going to the same site. We don't
It's
know
unfortunate to note that, like, when they did throw stuff through the west window, there were 2 ADSs there to stop any throwable. But the gridlock tracks are the one thing they couldn't stop, and it's the one thing that went in too.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think they did use up. I think they used up their smokes to drop them.
Ooh, okay, so Slink there with his Ela doing what is a very powerful hold of that window, using the shield and his Ela mines to pretty much catch off guard anyone trying to vault in. The only thing that would flush him out is if Tadicus doesn't put down his magpies to stop any kind of flushing out. So we hopefully will see him do that just after he picks up his armor. Classic ADS set up in the bomb site itself, and here comes the ADS that will save Slink's life later, no doubt, if he tries to hold the angle.
It saved Echo for the most part, but they did
seconds
waste them
remaining.
enough to get a frag in from NG on their last attack.
Yes,
Attackers
that's
are
where we'll
moving out
see.
to
They don't
locate
have
a
that
bomb.
many
We have
throwables.
two mute jammers to hold white
Oh.
out. Never mind, they're gonna be. Looks like they're gonna be picking that one up. That one was just for
The ultimate mute jammery.
denial of drones initially.
Throwables that ADSs can catch on
Hey,
the
we
attack.
are looking at
55.
an actual
So, we'll actually know.
off-site Ella. Where did she go?
We also are observing a flashbang fucking buck, which means that they do have the throwables to get rid of them.
Yeah, bringing the
We'll
throwables
see if
this
that
time.
happens.
I guess they probably just said, hey, we didn't need that third claymore. We didn't use it. Ah, here she is.
My bet is on. Whoops! I didn't know he has. Whoops! I didn't switch to to Claymore.
No, he had claymore last round.
Oh, was it Sky playing Buck though?
You're right. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I think Sky just forgot to
Are
switch.
they aware of the Ella? It looks like the way the fire's coming in. Oh, and that frag! Oh,
Ooh, that was
that
a
was a
fucking
beautiful
Kobe.
frag.
Rest in
That's
peace.
gonna clear up the only.
Another push from the
Roaming.
south again, and there's nothing to contest it this time around. It seems. Is the mute jammer down on that win? on
Mute
that-
jammer is currently there. However, Thatcher has
Ooh,
all of
okay,
their
that's a
EPs.
clever Thatcher. It might get it. It did get it. Down it goes.
No idea.
Ah, that's a really good
They're
play
now
from Thatcher.
looks like they're holding for it now, using that ACOG for a long angle.
They definitely seem to
Grids
try
and
and
armoring.
rotate this cut off from the stairs with the tracks. However, neither are the Thatcher or the Thermite
West
tempting to
window.
push right now.
Alright, wait, this window's open. I'm gonna assume there's someone up here. No, there isn't. Oh, it's the Thatcher opening.
There it definitely is. The Buck is exchanging with the Jaeger, or just about did.
Jaeger. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice angle to get NG back. We're
There
all
you go.
equalized health-wise.
Oh, here comes the push with the Thermite. He actually gets the Rook.
Oh,
And
Dave's
mute.
gonna- and
So
get the
that's
mute.
double kill for him. Ether, the wild card in this game so far, which has been performing terrifically so for a while now.
It's
And
all on Tads yet
he is
again.
now running to the diffuser room. However, he's going to try and plot, and it's actually the diffusers going down behind the pool table. They have full control of this, and there's no way they can stop it.
Tad's gonna have to. Yeah, Tad is gonna have to push the wrong tracks. I don't see that happening.
He does peek and get the window guy, but he gets refragged by Silver. That was a
That's gonna be-
fantastic push from the attackers.
That's gonna be match point for our attackers. That's 2 attacks and a win in a row to offset all the defenses.
They have Sky, the in-game leader, I'm assuming, has kicked them into gear. The salt has subsided, and now the mines are at full swing. Let's go.
All right, let's see if they can close it out. They do have to win a defense on that site themselves. And so far, everything has been match for match. So we'll see
Yana on
if
Nomad again. The Legion is coming out.
we'll
Buck
see
on
if these
Tad.
Team Furries can match for match them that way.
So far, very similar picks as usual. The Ela, however, is being more picked often now, I'd say, than we've seen before. Cav is back on Eevee as it was. Rook, for the comfort of the ACOG, it would
We
seem.
have a
fuse!
fuse coming in on attack.
we
Please
go.
stay. I want to see it.
I'm so mad about that one grenade. It went through 2 of my ADSs and killed
Pretty sure
Echo.
it got wasted. Or it was from
It-
below. He actually was
it wa-
below them. I think he
it
may
might
have
be from
fragged.
below, yeah. We'll have to rewatch that in post,
Yeah.
and we will.
We do have kill cams off for reasons. 'Cause
that is true. We would not
they
see
can't
it.
confirm it. I'm pretty sure that game. Oh, and they're gonna switch back to the Thatcher.
Boring.
I'm
It's the
disappointed.
Thatcher.
To be
And the
fair,
Fuse gets the Thatcher job done, though. Come on.
yeah,
No.
not really on this site though. That's the thing. He can do that on some of the other sites, but on this site, there
You
isn't.
can.
There's no place for him to actually fuse where there would be a mute jammer or a utility in the way.
The windows.
There's one. There's
Attackers
okay.
to
Actually,
locate
all right.
and
So yes,
defuse
fair.
bombs.
He could go up to this window right here, fuse
Yeah.
it, and hope that it
Yeah.
grabs that. Problem
Oh,
is
it
that's
will. It fucking will.
it
at that
will.
point.
But the problem is this window is extremely unsafe to place a fuse charge on. Anyone that's
Right.
in this cubby will hear it, more than likely, and blast them. And there's not many places he can go. It's not like it's a wide open window. He has to come up and down this tight
Yeah,
shaft of...
I can guarantee you there's a way to make it work. You just make noise on the other side and quickly set it up. That
Are we gonna
quick
see
setup on the
can
fuse
we see a
charge is
Legion
pretty
mine
good.
outside? Oh, no.
Yep, I think, did he not
No,
put it
right
out? I think he
before.
did.
You can't throw things out and prep.
Oh, it was preface, yeah. He was like, alright, preface. Can
5
do it.
seconds to insertion.
No can
Alright.
do.
So it is on our attackers this time. We see
Yeah,
the
Ela
Ela
holding
responding.
Motar.
This was actually what I confused the Ela hold with. It was this team doing the Ela here with the traps.
There you go. An early warning with that Gresmot and the barbed wire.
Yep.
Very good use of it, actually.
It's on our attackers to seal this game up for potential overtime. We're looking at a spread attack this time.
Seems like they're trying that push they did so far on the south part of the objective. It seems like they found a gold mine there by pushing there.
Feel like Wolfie is going to fall off that roof. And
We'll find out soon enough.
I don't know why. I just have a feeling.
One thing's for sure is that if you do drop from that side where the thermite is, he's gonna break his shins. It won't
Yes.
kill him, but it will
Okay,
hurt.
cool. He went the other way.
Glankles have not been broken today.
Both the heart breachers are gonna shoot towards the Ela. Do they know the Ela's there? I didn't see any drone silhouettes.
I didn't see any droning out of that tower, so there's
Oh,
a good
here
chance
comes
it's
now,
still
here comes
unknown.
now.
Ah, yes. Okay, they're doing the right thing. No sight of it yet.
Nomad.
They will spot her now, I believe. Or
Nomad's
did she
using
get
the
spotted?
drone
Bomb located
to
by
drone the site.
attackers.
They're all gonna get blasted from every single defender on site. Try our
The
best to
thermite
watch
just
this.
crawling past the window. There we go.
Try and watch this as best we can. Again, we're not experts of camera control.
This is
Ella's gonna
where we
peek.
have to.
Oh,
Ooh,
and
that was a costly peak from the Ela though.
it's gonna be
That's 1
really
HP
costly.
now.
However, neither of the hard breachers are over in the locations where hard breacher used.
Is required, yes, and the fuser is now on site almost. There's one room off site, and there's 2 people pushing for that site in question. Only 1 to 2 people, actually no, 3 holding it.
They
He pushed
realized
from
that call.
droning out from the north, it seems, as the Thatcher's trying to push in to Attic.
They're using the Iana to drone, except it's an easier to shoot drone, and they're not committing to
Using
the
the
fact that
drones.
it's a person.
And they also don't use the drones, which is a bit peculiar.
The-
The Ela's still alive,
The Ela
but
is
here
still
comes
alive.
and I think the hard breaches are finally rotating to the
Yes,
east.
Hibana's still trying to deal with her, but yes, Thermite is on his way over here. Right here. He's going for the wall. That is
There we go.
currently not denied at all. So they are going to
An
get this
attempt-
open. Requiring the
Yes.
Legion to get out.
And now the Legion is flushed out.
and
However,
finally going to take out the Ela.
but Ela did a great job there of wasting time.
Oh!
Definitely.
They're gonna try to open it up. Is it on my screen? I can't see that breach.
They're on site. Oh, Diffuser falls, but there's an exchange. Everyone's falling. It's now 3v3.
We're not gonna have any call for rehost because that wall did glitch out. Oh, it looks.
Oh, it did it. I didn't even
Yeah,
realize.
it did. Oh, gonna be a hard breach into B.
Down goes the defender on B. Diffuser is still, however, outside, and there is a
Wolfie's
Jaeger
gonna
holding
have
the
to
angle.
clutch this for the furries.
Seconds left.
He's gonna hit a mine and go
He's
down.
down.
That is
Silver
game.
cleans it off.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna talk to them, see if they want to rehost actually for that round, to be completely honest. Because I think the attackers kind of just lost that to
Because of the wall not
the
being
glitch.
open.
I'm gonna go talk to them, the teams real quick.
Alright, pause the stream.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna pause the stream, we're gonna keep it. Hey guys, do you want to rehost that last round? Because you guys lost that to a glitch, I think.
Yeah,
we
we
lost 2 rounds to a glitch.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
you didn't say
Jaeger
anything
didn't
the first
work
time.
on the one. I
He,
thought it
he
might have been
fragged,
a
he
thing.
fragged from below, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
Oh.
came up the
Oh.
white stairs right after. Yeah.
Because I had a grenade
fucking
in the
world.
I'm gonna talk to the other team because I think we're gonna rehost on that.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, we're actually going to rehost that last round.
Why?
The attackers lost to, or as far as I'm aware, they basically lost because their thermite breach destroyed the reinforcement, but did not destroy the wall on the cubby.
Oh, the soft wall.
Yes, it left a soft wall, so we're actually going to set the rounds up,
What?
and we're going to
What?
rehost the last round. So please go back to.
Did you see that shot though?
Yeah, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to go back.
Okay.
Alright.
Go back.
Are you
Okay, alright.
real?
We are in
Let's
fact
see.
rehosting. You guys get your second chance. You better make the best of
Oh,
it.
thank you.
This does mean you guys have to choose the same operators and same site at that point.
I played Rook, right? Yeah.
This does mean same operators. You have to choose the
Yeah.
exact same operators. So
Okay.
use that setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same for you guys. Same operator, same site. All right. Best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are rehosting.
We hope they win this.
I have to set up the bans. We are looking at a Ying and a Jackal ban,
Ying, Jackal,
a Mira,
Mira,
and
and
Clash.
Clash.
We were looking at a custom
It was
team
a.
event on.
Can you put the points different, or do you have to just pretend we won?
Oh no, I can put the points. Let me change the team names back again. Also, what do you mean?
'Cause-
I believe I can change the score. Add
Oh,
round,
thanks, sir. I'd rather
Add
be the
round
professional
history,
co-host here.
add round history. Add round. I have to add. We were at.
We were at the
6 to
6,
4.
6-4, and they won to 7.
Cool. So I need to add 10, and then we need to go.
Team Weeb was the winner, so Team
We
Weeb was at 6.
was it?
Pardon me. Weeb was at 6 because Silver got the finishing kill that won the round, so it was Team Weeb.
Okay. Well, who was the original? Who started on
Uh,
defense?
that's.
Furries did.
I think Furries did, yeah. The attacker round was definitely the Blues. It's not like we can check the VOD or anything.
I could. Yep. Then it goes to a blue win from here and a blue win from there, and then it went back to these guys who blue won on kitchen, and then lost again on basement, and then blue came, or then orange won on this location, and then blue came back for another win on this location. Then blue won twice on this location. That look right to you? 1, 2,
I mean, I can't
3.
see anything.
Wait, did you lose your stream? Oh yeah, you
I
did.
mean,
One sec.
I am the Oracle. I see all.
Here's your
oh,
stream.
okay.
It is back.
Fantastic.
So
Yeah, quick of the 1, 2, 3 to be sure we're there.
yeah, let's just be sure. Orange team is the furries. Yep. All right. So 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that would have been it. 5, 6, and that would have
Yeah.
gotten them. All right. I believe I set this up correctly because
Well, if not, you rehost.
I hope I set it up. This host will currently. Yeah, because they would have been coming. Oh no! It has to be the other way around because blue was defending that last round, right?
Yeah.
Which means they would have had to be. It's the other way around. I need to switch from.
To start.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, blue team started. Oh, duh. Teams. Hey, it's a default setting. Blue started as the attacker. Wait. So no, that means orange won. Orange won. That should be correct. Did I change this? No, I didn't think I did. Orange won. Orange won.
Blue one, blue one.
Blue one. Blue one again because they won that first attack round onto
Yeah.
the kitchen site. Then orange won because they went back down to supply room. And
Orange
then
won the kitchen.
Orange won the kitchen again, and then blue won when they went back
Blue
down to that
green.
site. And then blue won, and then blue won.
Did you add the winning round by any chance? Like, is this why it's weird to you? Is it because you perhaps added the
Might.
round where they won?
No, because this is okay. You keep track of orange wins.
Okay.
1, 2 for you, and then 1 for me, 2 for me, 3, 4 for me, 5 for me, 6 for me.
Yeah, 4 for orange.
Yeah, and that's right?
Okay, yeah.
Wait, Wolfie is gone. What? God damn it. Oh no.
Well, yeah,
Never mind.
will it have to
he
be a
said here-
rematch?
No, he said here. He said here.
Oh, okay.
Just
Just set it up and let's get the teams back in.
okay. I
if it's
just wanted to be sure that was the right thing because I didn't change who started, and the teams are on the same colors as they were before.
Give it a shot.
All right. Match off. Let me just look again, make sure it's still there. All right, cool, we're good. Gonna tell the teams we are getting ready to start.
Off you go.
I'm sorry, I can count down in here.
That is true. We have full access to the overall scenario, which allows us to communicate with the many players in this team. Banter. One.
Oh,
No,
I
the
missed
one
the
did
button.
not happen. And here we go. And if you did it wrong, we will cut to a win victory. No, okay. Weaves and
Yes,
furries,
it
it
is
should be
correct.
6-4, and here we go.
this is correct.
The only downside of rehosts, just like in Pro League, is that now the strategy may not work as well anymore. People will
Okay,
plan
cool.
for it.
I got very worried there when that animation just happened. All right, we are rehosted. Yes, I told them they had to pick the same operators. I'm willing to bet they will not. And
Probably
they did.
not, but hey.
They picked the same site at least.
Leech is there, Jaeger's there, Kaz there, Rook is there,
Ella
Ela,
is
yes,
there,
Buck,
yes.
Yana, Thatcher, Thermite, Hibana.
Yep. Oh,
Good
right,
to go.
here we go. Rehost done.
Oh boy, this is gonna either be the same.
Again, if it's
Or-
the same, that's fine. I just don't want to screw them over on a
Yes,
soft
because of
breach
the
glitch.
wall. Yeah, exactly. Kind of surprising it happened, cool things considered. But I guess when it's a 10-player game like
It
this
is,
setup,
it's a rare
it can...
occurrence. However, when it always happens when it matters.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of it. Any 6 picks, I don't think they're allowed to do anyway, because we told them
Nope,
to pick
they
the same
have
ops,
to be,
so...
They have to be the same ops.
Yeah, so we're gonna stick around.
I've noticed
and-
Atticus has not picked his starting location.
like that's not
Also,
matter.
Blue and NG making us wait the full 6-pick timer because they did not confirm their operator selection.
Well, it's in now. We're at 500 frames per second, apparently. And here we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have my nice little frame counter up there. For everyone to see. All right, so let's see if they change up their hold at all, because I suspect the L is probably going to be somewhere slightly different.
Well, the unfortunate thing for the defenders mostly is that because they didn't have any hard breach denial the first time, they don't this time either. So even if they know where the push is coming from, nothing's going to stop them from getting that wall down other than living in the bedroom.
I will be completely honest. I think the furry strategy here is they know what happened. They need to
Bomb located by
push
attackers.
because they know that there's no trap operators. They
10
know there's no
seconds to
hard
go.
destruction or hard denial. They need to push site immediately and
5
get on
seconds
as
How
fast
much,
as
left
possible.
for insertion.
How much you want to bet that we're speculating so hard and none of them even thought of all this?
Attackers
Oh,
are
I
moving
don't know
to
if anyone thought of this. I am saying right now, my personal opinion is they need to get on site as fast as possible.
Well, yeah, that tends to be a good play, and especially if the defenders are expecting another slow push. But this is where we might see...
We do see a
Is-
slightly more
eh.
consolidated roam this time. Ella is
There is
playing
also
true.
a similar attack push. The Yana pushing up again to the previous attacker vector.
Yep. Hibana coming
Hibana
over on
is-
here again.
Has the
However,
PTSD of that Ela the first round, but Ela's not
Thermite
there this
is
time.
not there. Where is the Thermite? He's not down here with us. He's not up
He
here.
is.
Oh, no, he is
oh,
up here. He is up here with them. Never mind.
he should be.
That's on
So
me.
a tall tower take, it
Yeah,
seems,
this
for
map
the
is weird.
diffuser. Bit of a risky one, it would seem. Hibana pushing up to the attic door, window even. However, the Rook is there to potentially contest that.
See, both the roamers right here.
Attic might be a spicy moment. Rook might be holding off the angle on the Hibana.
Is. Oh.
However, the
Breach
breach from
coming
tall tower, they're actively pushing in this time
Both of
around.
their hard breachers are here, though. Oh. Yana took some damage. Who did they trade? Oh, he traded with Sky.
Oh man, the team from the friendly fire. The C4, however, wasted it seems, or something
Was that a
rather.
breaching charge or C4?
Or a breaching charge. It was hard to tell because the explosions
all the
seemed to be on
explosives
the...
are still on team.
Oh, no, it was a frag grenade, I believe, from Yana. No,
No,
frags on
Yana.
Yana are full. I am
That
still
was a
very
breaching
confused
charge.
by that
It was a
explosion.
breaching charge.
Okay, Hibana's breaching charge.
They're
Okay,
all
that makes
pushing
sense.
attic here. We'll see
This
what
is
that
an
does for
interesting...
them
The
when
only
he sees-
person to challenge the attic
Wolfie's
thing
gonna
is
get a
dead!
good kill onto Joe. Yeah,
Rook
there's
was
no
the
challenge
only
left in
thing.
attic.
Attacker's
Oh,
bomb
wait.
diffuser has been
The
dropped.
Tower! The tower flank! The Caveira
Confirm.
gets
They're
the
all
flank.
gonna try and rush her. This might be a bad idea. They're,
No, they just grabbed the fuser and are going back upstairs. However, the push vector got
they
pushed
left.
again.
Yeah, they left Wolfie alone though. Oh, that's gonna be a hard breach coming in from Thatcher. Oh,
And
it's
it's
gonna
a
get
loss, though.
denied. I think he hit a goo mine. I think he hit a
Thermite
goo
is
mine
being
on the
picked
gun.
up, however, and they are now back on their feet. There is very much still a possibility for the attacker to win this, but the defenders are hard holding all the angles, and it seems the cab is still flanking the back, and that's the
Nomad
main
is
headache
watching.
they have right
Nomad
now.
is watching this time.
Nomad does have the diffuser as well, however, and they cannot do it all alone. Hibana is opening a small rotate into B. The Thermite gets picked up by Legion.
Attackers have dropped
The angle is held by the Jaeger. It is now all down to the Hibana, to the Yana. However, against 4 players, it's very hard, especially when one of the 4 players
went down,
is
and
roaming.
that's going to be it. That was even a better round for the defenders,
Damn,
actually.
they cement their victory.
We're gonna, yep, after a little rehost, they did confirm their victory. I will now actually stop the stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming. If you were actually here, I see there's 2 people in chat, you know.
God
Thanks.
damn, who was crazy enough to watch us?
Us watching,
Oh.
us watching this, having this.
I mean, I'm not in Twitch.
That is going to
doesn't count.
confirm it. We can't see the score. I didn't look at the score from last time. That's
Just check the VOD. Just check the VOD.
I
it's
don't
fine.
think I clicked tab at all. Oh wait, no.
Yes, you did.
We
You
would,
did.
We would still see this screen at some point.
Yes, you would. It's fine. Just check the VOD. It's all there. It's
All right.
registered.
Yep. All right. Thank you for coming. That's going to be our match. We're going to go talk to them.
Yep.